Yo, what's up, Gel Squad? My name is G Slow, and I hope you enjoyed that little animation thing I did here for my working TV thing here. And yeah, so you may be wondering how I actually did this thing. See, if you click that, it'll turn it on. And if you listen, you'll hear the little sound in the background. If you're wondering how I did that, and you can customize that sound if you want to, but if you're wondering how I did that, I will show you here. So, the redstone, the sound is what takes up most of the redstone, but it's actually really compact for what it does, I guess you could say. But yeah, so let me show you how to do this, so you could do this in your own world. And yeah, so I'm using no background music this time, just so you can actually hear the stuff and that. So let me get bricks. Okay, so first off, you're obviously going to need a button to activate it. Bang. Okay, so now you need to have redstone leading into a repeater, which leads into droppers facing like this. You don't need that one down there. Like that. Like that. You don't need that one. And a hopper leading there. Now you can take any item. I'm just going to flour. Beautiful flour. Put it in there. So now if you push the button, the flour will move to here. Push it again, it'll move back. Okay. Now that you have that done, you want to get the actual screen part done. So, let's say we want the TV right here. Hang on. You could just put a painting. So you'll take redstone lamps, just like that. You could just cover it up with anything you want like this. And also, you might be wondering what all these things are for. Like that, the skull. The skull kind of looks like a speaker in my opinion, so that's why I put that. I put all these just to make it look nicer. But that's really just decoration. So, I'm just going to really do all you need. You do that, you take a painting of any type. Make sure it fits over the lamp. So I'm going to use this creeper one since it's the first one I got. And then all you need to do is attach it just like that. So now when I click the button, and let me make it darker in here. So let me build a little building just so you can see it. So now it's darker in here. See how dark it is? Let me push the button and you'll see it turns on. That's from the lamps actually turning on. Okay. So now we got this done. Okay. Now that works, the way that works is when you push the button, it'll move that item over to here, which goes into the comparator, into the repeater, and goes through to power the... It basically turns a button into a lever. Okay. Now if you want to add the sounds, you'll need note blocks. And yeah. So you want to attach it in some sort of way. So it's like this. It goes into a quick signal. This could be a regular piston and sand, but I'm just going to use a sticky piston just because it's right there already. That. Quick signal, just like that. And that's what's going to lead into your loop. Okay, so now you're going to extend this out as far as you want. You could make it really far to make a bunch of different sounds, but I'm just going to do a basic one just like that long. Do that. Put one repeater. Doesn't matter how much delay. I can make it like that. This one doesn't even need a delay. That could be at the same time. And then connect it all. So it could be like long, very short, half. Okay. So now you want to make sure your last one is definitely redstone. Place a redstone wherever you want it. Here. I'm going to place it all in this spot. On these spots. Because you can't place it here because the repeater will not power the block to turn that off. So anywhere that there's redstone, you can use it. So I'm going to use it here in these spots. So then you place blocks down here. And since these are all at the same time, you honestly don't need them. You just need one of them. Drag redstone out underneath each of the torches. Or if it's in like all the redstone's connected, you could just use one torch and connect all the redstone. Then use whatever note block you want. So I'm going to have whatever sandstone is, that beat type. I'm going to use 3 notes. Just of random. And then I'm going to do I'm pretty sure you can do glass, which is a new one. So, or a different, yeah. So now that that's done, when I push the button, it already lights up. Hang on. It lights up, and you'll hear it. But it doesn't keep going. So how do we fix that? We make it a loop. So to do that, when this is powered, we will need to bring out bricks. Here, let me grab bricks, okay? And when that's powered, when this is powered, we'll have it lead like that, and do this. It doesn't matter where it's connected, as long as when it's powered, it works. So now, this will be like that. As you can see, it's still powered. So we need to connect this around. You could go right over top of the note block, so it's just like a circle like that. And then connect it. Oh, we can't do it there, can we? Okay, we'll just do sandstone on this one. Hang on. You can't do it on that one. I forgot to tell you that. So you can't do it there because you need to connect the bricks up there. So you need a repeater here. You can do any amount of delay you want. I'm just going to do it like this. So any amount of delay. Connect it all up. And now we need a piston. So when you turn it off, it will push through. So this is right so far. So when it's on, like this, it'll power this piston, allowing it to carry the signal through. So now that that works, let's test this thing out. I might need to fix the delay a bit, but I'll show you that in a second. So let's turn this off. Okay, now it's turned off. Now when I turn the TV on, listen. As you can see, it's now looping. And you can see all the note blocks are firing. Just this one is all together, so it sounds like kind of like one beat. But all 4 are firing, as you can see by the notes above. So it seems the timing was right. So yeah, that's basically how both of these work. It's actually really nice for a house function. So if you want like a TV like this in your house, a simple TV like that in your house, you could have it. Simple TV. Works just right. And yeah. I am G Slow, and I will see you next time, Jello Squad. Peace. Yeah.